We have discussed how the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been leaving us thirsty for more binge-worthy moments over and over again over the past several years. We've thrown around casting suggestions and gone back and forth about how different stars like Nene Leakes, Phaedra Parks, or even Deshawn Snow could be thrown in the mix to make things even more exciting.
I just know my life is totally different from theirs.
But we've never really talked about the real mistake that Bravo made in the first place that has left Atlanta Housewives struggling ever since.
See, this is the type of I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. See?
It's Justin Diego back with another binge-worthy video, and today, let's talk about how Bravo played themselves when they let this one person walk away from the show and how things have never been the same ever since.
Disengage now. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this.
So I think you really should do that and not wait.
The truth is, there are so many different ways that Bravo could approach revamping the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I think there is only really one foolproof way to get the show back to its glory days. Yeah, Bravo, y'all need to quit playing hating and bring back the king. Yeah, for a while now, some loyal Real Housewives of Atlanta fans have been wanting Carlos King to return to his role of executive producer for Atlanta Housewives. Being the brains behind some of Atlanta's most iconic seasons, it's no secret that Carlos King knew how to pull iconic moments out of our girls, and under his supervision, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, and Season 9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta gave what it was supposed to give and some.
I shouldn't have repeated it. But you set her up to say it.
She used me to hurt you.
You as an attorney, why would you do that?
Oh my God.
And to this day, we are still dealing with the aftermath of all of the drama that spiraled out of Season 9 that changed the dynamics of the Atlanta Housewives forever.
To this day!
So now I'm the dang villain. I can't take this. I need a break for a second.
Sadly, ever since he walked away, Carlos has not shown much interest in returning to the show. And when asked about how he felt about this last season, Carlos kept it all the way real.
I can't tell my reality stars to be honest if I'm not honest, so I'll be honest. It was the first season where I didn't watch the entire season because it wasn't interesting to me. When I produced my final season, which was Season 9, I remember having a sit down with my cast. And I said, this show is only going to be as good as the effort we put into it. So when I watched this past season, I wasn't surprised because I saw the writing on the wall.
Here's the thing. The cast always seems to get so much heat about whether or not the season is a flop, or if it's the best season, or if all of our faves came back, or if they went on the best trips. But I've always really felt like it's not really their issue. It's always like really up to producers. They are the ones that greenlight what gets filmed and what doesn't, and it's really their job to tell a good story. And when it comes to Carlos, he really always was exactly what these girls needed to tell the perfect story for two main reasons. Firstly, Carlos had been in these girls' lives for several years by the time he finally walked away. So there was definitely a real relationship there. He also prided himself on how much he pushed those ladies to give what they were supposed to give at all times.
One thing about those ladies, they trusted me. And they also appreciated that I pushed them. And I think they just don't have that relationship.
And I really think that's what makes a huge difference. It's time to shake up the actual production.
I'm gonna clean the table. bit different.
Now, before we keep talking about how Bravo could help save Real Housewives of Atlanta, I want to take a moment to chat about today's sponsor. Atlas VPN is a tool that encrypts your data and hides your virtual location. Basically, this is the official way to tell hackers, the government, advertisers, and internet service providers to mind their business. Honestly, if you're like me, spending so many hours a day living your best life browsing the web, then you really should be using a VPN. And if you want to level up your streaming experience, using Atlas VPN can really help you unlock any geo-restricted content that's out there from streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney+. All you have to do is open Atlas VPN and select the country you want to unlock, and log into Netflix to watch full seasons of shows like RuPaul's Drag Race that aren't available on Netflix US. Atlas VPN is also supported on any device, and they are currently offering a huge discount for my binge watchers on their 3-year deal for just $139 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. This deal will not last long, so make sure to check it out by clicking the link in the video description below. Thank you, Atlas VPN, for sponsoring today's video. So, why hasn't Bravo tapped in with Carlos already? We know they know his track record, and we know they see what he doing for OWN with Love and Marriage Huntsville, The Bell Collective, and BET's latest reality TV hit, The Encore. While several Housewives fans have ran with that rumor that Carlos was fired after season 9 for orchestrating the Phaedra scandal, Carlos denies those accusations.
Y'all are so messy. Oh my God.
Me or the comments?
And the fact that he's currently not in prison pretty much confirms that he definitely had no part spreading that rumor about Kandi. I also learned in an interview that Carlos did with the Jasmine brand that he has been asked to come back to producing The Real Housewives of Atlanta in some capacity twice now, but Carlos has turned down that offer for several reasons.
I was asked to come back twice since I left. It doesn't make sense for me to go backwards. I left this show because I wanted to focus on my company. Because again, my focus is really building this Black-owned production company to be the best it can be.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it really makes sense to me now that Carlos knows his worth and he refuses to move backwards in his career. Now, while I have been one of the main people begging him, like almost embarrassingly begging him, to save our show for years now, I can definitely respect his decision to focus on building his own company, Kingdom Reign, instead of saving our girls and bringing RHOA back to its glory days.
Don't make me.
Next. Even still, I was so happy that Carlos shared that there is still some hope. He claims that if Bravo would allow his production company to be involved with producing RHOA, then it would be a no-brainer.
Would you be open if they wanted to hire your entire production company to produce a season? Would you be open to that?
Yes, absolutely. If my company was producing the show, I would definitely consider it. Absolutely.
And if you really think about it, I feel like that's a very reasonable accommodation. Even if Bravo commits to just a season or two to test out this new partnership, I think that it is a very smart move. And at this point, Bravo, girl, we are desperate. Over the last several seasons, fans are starting to side-eye production a lot more than we've been rolling our eyes at the girls, because with everything from lackluster storylines, mediocre cast trips, and these new cast selections that seem to come out of nowhere, they are not giving us what they are supposed to be giving us, and we are sick of it.
I'm hopeful that they'll get back to really being the awesome cast that I know they are.
It's obvious that The Real Housewives of Atlanta is having a huge production issue. Comment right now and let me know, do you guys believe that Bravo should definitely hire Carlos King and his entire production company to turn The Real Housewives of Atlanta around? Or Do you think that it is just what it is?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Can we get these snakes at the grill, okay? I'm about to turn to Samuel Jackson on y'all ass.
Thanks so much for watching this video all the way till the end. I know that this video might go on to be quite the unpopular opinion, but I said what I said. And I really think that it's time for Bravo to quit player hating and bring back the king. I also want to thank our sponsor, Atlas VPN, one more time for making this video possible. Be sure to check out the link in the video description below to get your huge discount on their 3-year deal for just $1.39 a month. Thanks again for watching. I will see y'all Atlanta Housewives producers on the next one.
They all used to cuss me out. The only person who never cussed me out was Kenya. Kenya always understood the assignment. Everyone else used to read me for Phil, but I didn't mind it. It was fun. Like, it was good.